exchange.
What's up, guys? Your boy Russ again, back with another one. Right now I am headed to work. I missed you guys. You know, I haven't posted a vlog in a while. Guys, bear with me. It's been a huge transition. I moved, had to get situated with the job. So now we're good, and now I'm ready to get back to vlogging. Like I said, I don't know the frequency of my vlogs, maybe once a week, once every other week. It just depends on, you know, me and my work schedule, guys. Still trying to figure that out. But how's the car been? The car has been great to me, guys. As you guys know, we are tuned, boot mod stage 2, full bolt on, except for the heat exchanger. I will be getting that from VRSF here soon, but that's just gonna help with the cooling. But once after that, we're gonna go ahead and do a little bit of appearance mods, guys, because I want the car to look a certain way, and there's nothing else really for me to do as far as performance except go bigger turbos, E85, things of that nature. So we're gonna wait on that. I'm gonna decide probably summertime, maybe late spring, early summer, whether or not I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade the turbos. But the car, like right now where it sits, I want to get it dynoed, so I'm gonna try to get it dynoed here soon, probably within the next month. Take it down there, get it dynoed, just to see where we're at, guys, because the car feels incredibly quick. I went to, I think it's called DUDD tuning. It's in Auburn. I went there and they put in my NGK 2-step cold spark plugs, and they gave me, I don't know if it's a HTC or HTX trans tune, and my trans tune is stage 3. So it's gonna help my clutch out and everything. It's gonna help with better shifting, make everything smooth. So far, driving it ever since I got the trans tune, it definitely feels a lot smoother when the gears shift, and I guess the clutch has a better bite, or a stronger bite, you know, to shift the gears smoother and faster. So I can't really get into it right now as far as, you know, opening the car up for you guys. One, as you can see, there's some traffic. And then 2, it's kind of wet out here, you know, with these Nitto NT05s. They're good in the rain, but you don't want to mess around, you know, and possibly hydroplane, lose control of your car. I haven't had no issues. I've hit major puddles and everything, and the car has driven smoothly. But you don't really want to mess around. But the car sounds amazing, and it moves way better now that I had got those spark plugs. I think when I moved here, based on the elevation change or what, I don't know what it is, but my car, it just felt like it ran rough. When I started it, you know, let it run, and then driving it, it just felt rough. But it was probably because when they pulled the spark plugs, they saw that they were the original spark plugs that came with the car. And you know, after we done went ahead and put on all these modifications, it's like you have to upgrade your spark plugs. That is very, very important, especially when it comes to these BMWs. So make sure if you're adding power, go ahead and change out your spark plugs if you haven't already. I got mine from Burger Motorsports. I got the spark plugs, and I got the wheel spacers. I made a wheel spacer video, but let me give you guys a backstory on that. So I was filming the wheel spacer video. I jacked up the front of the car, put the wheel spacers in the front. I got around to the rear passenger side, tried to take the lug nuts off. One of the lug nuts was, or bolts, whatever you want to call it on a BMW, one of them was super tight. So when I tried to take it off with my four-way, it just kept stripping the bolt. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna stop. I'm not even gonna keep trying to do this. So I ended up leaving the front spacers on, which are 15 millimeters, and I left off the rear spacers. So I went around to a few shops, you know, trying to get them to you know, take off the lug nut or the bolt or whatever, the wheel bolt, whatever you want to call it, because it's not a regular little lug nut. It's like it screws in. It's different than but it screws into the hub. So nobody would touch it. I went to 2-3 shops. Nobody would touch it. They say, no, we don't want to do it. We don't want to damage the hub, etc., etc. And I'm like, it's just one bolt. Like, I mean, what can you do that's gonna damage my hub trying to get it? But I mean, I understand the concept of trying to, you know, drill into it, you know, trying to get a bite on it, whatever. You might strip it further, and then they're gonna have to extract it, yada yada yada. I understand all that. So nobody would touch it. So I was forced to go to BMW. And if you guys know anything about going to BMW for any type of service, they're gonna tax you. And sure enough, I went there and they taxed me. So not only was it about $200 to get the bolt taken out, one bolt, remember this, one, $200 for that. They also charged me $85 to put on my rear spacers, which are 20 millimeter spacers. They charged me $85. You talking about piss? Like, I think my bill came out to probably about $380 or something, like somewhere near $400 for those two little things. So I'm telling you, only reason I paid for it is, guys, because I like convenience. I didn't feel like them taking the bolt off, and then I didn't have a regular bolt to go back in there. I only had the extended bolts for the wheel spacers, so I didn't want them to, you know, try to put that in there or whatever, or try to charge me for just a regular little bolt to put in there to make the fifth lug or whatever. So I was like, you know what, just go ahead. While you got the car up there, go ahead and put the wheel spacers on. So I paid all that. Like I said, guys, like, have a good mechanic, have somebody you know that can help you with situations like this. I mean, I could have went and bought a new 17 millimeter, like a good one, and tried to get it off, but I just didn't want to keep stripping the bolt and run into that problem with, you know, it having to be extracted out of the hub. So, like I said, get a good mechanic and you guys can figure this thing out. Do not go to BMW unless you absolutely have to, because they are gonna tax you. So I got that situation got handled. But other than that, I mean, guys, like the car, man, it is definitely an experience. Like my wife even said it the other day, like we was in the car messing around, and she was like, oh, you hitting corners at 60 now, huh? It's just that easy. Like, this is definitely the best handling car that I've ever owned. I'm not saying it's the best out there. We understand they got Porsches and things like that. The cars that I've owned in my lifetime, this is hold on, this is the best as far as handling. I get it, it's not the fastest. The Hellcat was pretty fast, and I don't know, I want to try my buddy. He has a Hellcat, he has an 18 Hellcat. I'm gonna try him and we're gonna see how fast this car really is. But power wise, numbers, obviously the Hellcat was faster, but with this, like I said, with it being so light, 3,700 pounds, whatever it is, let's say I'm at 450 wheel, 450, 470 wheel. That's plenty fast. You get what I'm saying, for a car that's this light and this nimble. And the thing is, now that I have the wheel spacers on here, it handles even better. So like guys, this is an experience if you haven't tried it out. Yes, you can go test drive the new M3s, M4s, but I say give a F82 M4 a try, a F80 M3, a M2 comp. Like just try one of these out and tell me it's not one of the most exhilarating experiences you ever had, because it truly is. Like, I see why they call BMWs, especially M series, the ultimate driving machine, because these things, they handle like a dream. You guys know I got big plans for this car. Like, this is my last car, guys. Like, I know I said that a billion times, but no, seriously, all jokes aside, like, this is the last car I'm buying. Like, I made sure that I got one that was within my price range, that I can mod out, make look good, and just enjoy the car for what it is, you know, track it a little bit, things of that nature. So when the season come around, I will be tracking this car, you know, doing the testing tunes, just to get it out of my system. Like, cause it's nothing like, you know, lining up and going down the track. It's fun, extremely fun. So I just want to get that out of my system. So I look forward to that. And I would say I want to, like, I'm probably gonna go to shows, you know, to support the bro, cause he's full show car with his Hellcat. But I'm not gonna enter a show, if you get what I'm saying. There's no need. I mean, this car is not the prettiest. They don't have no BBS wheels on it, you know, things like that. Hold on. Woo! I love the way that sound. Mind you guys, I'm in sport everything. So normally, if I want to get crazy or whatever, I put it in Sport Plus everything, or I double tap my M2 button. I'm trying to see if you guys can see it. You guys see where it says confirm? All right, now you see the MDM is off. Traction control is completely off. Everything Sport Plus. This is my actual tune with boot mode. So now when I shift, you'll hear all the gurgles and pops. Let me see if I can get y'all something. Alright, I'm at too high of a RPM for you to get the pops and bangs, but when I put it in this mode, she definitely moves out. So this thing is crazy, man. This car is wicked fast. Like I tell you, this thing handles. Even when the back end feel like it's moving, the car's not moving. It's still going straight. Yeah, this thing is insane. This car, man. I got some idiot thinking he can hang with me behind me. But they lucky I'm in traffic right now, guys. But like I was saying, like, the car, it just feels amazing, man. Especially when I hit that M2 button and it goes into the full tune mode. Yeah. Oh, he chilled out now. He must have been like, oh, I can't keep up with him. But yeah, the car feels smooth, shifts fast, shifts hard. You guys saw when I tracked it, I think my best time was a 12.2. This car is easily an 11.5 or possibly lower car. Like, the car is fast. It's just, I can't cut the tree, and my 60 foot was trash. But other than that, the car is fast, guys. So a little bit more practice and everything, I should be, I would say low 11s, high 10s, if I can get the right tire on here. I'm thinking about switching over to the NT01. There's less tread, more of a drag tire. Once I do that, it definitely had better grip. This thing is fun. This meatball just won't get away from me. Like, he's still behind me. I think he in like a Jetta or something. Like, why do they try? I don't understand. For the cops come out of nowhere. But yeah, don't pay attention to that speed. That's kilometers. But yeah, like I said, guys, man, this car has been the best car for me, and I'm extremely happy with it. And I wanted to bring you guys on this little POV ride as I'm driving to work. In order to shine, you gotta grind. So I'm trying to work and do what I gotta do for me and my family. But like I said, I'm not gonna leave you guys. I'm not gonna stop vlogging. The vlogs might come far, few in between, but I'm not gonna stop. I've been doing this for what, 2.5, going on 3 years or something like that. So we're gonna keep going. Whether or not it takes off, guys. I'm not pressing the issue. I'm not worried about the money. I don't care about money when it comes to YouTube. I do it for my enjoyment, for my my own thing, and I do it for you guys. Let me not be selfish. I do it for me, and then I do it for you guys. A lot of you guys rock with me. A lot of you guys ask me questions, comment. I try to comment back, let you know how I feel about certain things, and how I just enjoy the cars that I've had, owned, will own in the future. Hopefully no more. Hopefully this is the last one. If anything, the SUV might change, but I love my Durango. So I don't know if I give that up, and if I do change it, I might go to a SRT Durango. So other than that, man, we're gonna keep rocking, guys. We're gonna keep rolling. I hope you guys enjoyed the new intro from my guy, Mr. Exchange. I think you can hit him on Instagram at Exchange the Goat. I'm gonna try to leave a link down in the description where you can check him out. If you're on the East Coast, if you're in the Philadelphia area and you want to do anything, intro, pictures, everything. He's super dope with his photography, his scenography, whatever you call it, cinematography, or whatever it's called. He's super good at it, so check him out. But until the next one, guys, peace.